Hmm? This could get rough. Show me what you got.
I'll show you a fight.
I wouldn't
I got
underestimate.
this. Take this.
Prepare to suffer.
Hope you're ready.
Bring it on.
I'm not backing down. Try and stop me.
You're in for it now.
Let's go.
Check this out. This is my This some kind
Let's
of
get
joke?
it done. There we go. Nice.
I'll take it.
I'm getting stronger.
Nice. Moving up in the world. Spades.
With finesse. Time to clean up. Battle is on.
You're gonna get
I got
stomped.
this.
I wouldn't underestimate me. You sure you can beat me?
You're in it now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Take this.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
I got this.
Hope you're right. I'm not backing down.
Bring it on.
I have secrets too. This one's special.
You're in it now.
Hope you're ready.
Eyes on me.
You sure you want to get hurt? Check this out. I love you all. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're in for it now.
I wouldn't underestimate me.
I'll show you a fight.
You sure you can beat me? Let's see.
Take this.
Prepare to suffer.
Leave it to me.
Eyes on me.
I'll show you.
You're in it now.
Try and stop me. You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's go.
Try this on your side. This is my best.
Let's get it done.
You're gonna get
Who do I call?
stomped.
You're in for it. Well.
Beat me.
Let's go!
I'm not backing down.
A gift for you. You're in it now.
Hope you're ready.
Let's go!
You're gonna get stomped.
Eyes on me.
I am secrets too. Ha!
You're in it now.
Do something. You sure you want to get hurt? I wouldn't underestimate me. This out. You're gonna feel this one.
Ass kicking time.
You want to get hurt?
Bring it on. Refreshing.
I
Watch
got
me.
this.
Right. I'm not backing down.
Well.
Oh, come on. Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready now.
My thanks.
Yeah. Come on now. Got something for you.
Feeling better.
With finesse. Let's get down to business. We got a job to do.
Okay,
the money in a wheelbarrow.
How could I miss that? Our luck's starting to turn.
Call me Lady Luck. My lucky day.
That's a tidy profit.
Damn.
We're in the black.
Yay, money! Here's how the business is. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out.
results.
Sales are going up. We got a job to do. I'll
Okay,
take the
let's
money
make
in a
some money.
wheelbarrow.
Pretty
Our luck's
lucky.
starting to turn.
Kinda sucked, huh?
Luckyでしたね。
That went
Kinda
well.
sucked, huh?
We're in the black.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
We're going up. We got a job to do. I'll take the
let's
money
make
in a
some green.
wheelbarrow. What the hell?
That would happen.
That didn't go
What the hell?
I missed
That's
that.
unlucky.
That's a tight one.
We're in the black.
Yay, money! Here's how the business did. These are incredible
Great out.
results.
We're going up.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
I'm delighted, Katsuga-kun.
Back in the game.
That was a nice change of pace.
I am feeling refreshed.
What a great benefits package.
Feeling good. Oh, how refreshing.
Benefits are so important.
That's real nice. It's good to change things up.
That's the good life.
I'm back and ready to work.
Nice benefit. 疲れが取れたぜ。
元気が出ましたよ。リフレッシュ完了です。一息つけたよ。
元気100倍だ。
Such a thoughtful young man.
We got a job to do.
Okay, let's make some green.
Lucky.
That's unlucky. Oh, joy.
That's some
Just
lucky
call
shit.
me Lady Luck.
That's a tidy.
Kinda
That
sucked,
went well.
huh?
We're in the
Keep
black.
listening. Yay, money! Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out.
results.
We're going up.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Benefits package is really something.
I feel alive again.
I'm feeling motivated.
Stress is bad for your health.
I'm feeling strong. 疲れが取れましたわ。
It's only a matter of time. educational. That was educational. That was educational. That was educational. That was educational.
Try to teach an old dog new tricks. Try to teach an old dog new tricks. Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial report. President Kasuga, if you would.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Let's keep this productive.
I have a strategy.
I don't do negative.
If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
Hey, listen up.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
I have a strategy.
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
Hey, listen up.
I'm choosing to stay positive.
Please raise your hand.
Let's keep this productive. I'm choosing to stay positive.
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, this corporate meeting went great. Things are going up. That's what I'm talking
Our
about.
ranking went up.
We got a job to do. I'll give you the money in a wheelbarrow.
Pretty lucky, huh?
What the hell?
Pretty lucky.
That would happen.
That's exciting.
That one
We're in the black.
Yay, money! Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You guys
incredible
did
results.
great out there. Things are going up. We got a job to do. Okay, let's make some money.
My lucky day.
Hey, luck's on my side for once. We're in the black.
Here's how the business did. These are
Nice. You
incredible
guys did
results.
great out there for going up. We got a job to do.
I'll bring you the money in a wheelbarrow.
Lucky. Good shit.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Pretty
My
lucky,
lucky
huh?
day.
That went well.
We're in the black.
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there for going up.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
We got a job to do.
I'll bring you the money in a wheelbarrow.
Lady luck.
Oh, joy.
What the hell?
Our luck's starting to turn. That's a tight puppy. That went well.
We're in the black.
Here's how the business did. These are
You guys did
incredible
great out
results.
there for going up.
Kasuga-san. Yes.
Okay.
I'll be president if you want me to. Trying to teach an old dog new tricks. Trying to teach an old dog new tricks. Trying to teach an old dog new tricks. Trying to teach an old dog new tricks.
Consider the shareholder.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll start with the financial report. President Kasuga,
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
もっと利益を上げられるのでは
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
どうせこっから下り坂になる
Please raise your hand if you have a question. 皆さん、本当に満足してますか
Strategy. Hey, listen up.
私が Please raise your hand if you have a question.
とにかくムカつくんだから
Keep this productive. I'm choosing to stay positive.
Please raise your hand if you have a question. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask.
包丁だから
I
って
have a strategy.
気があるんじゃない黙れ
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, the meeting went great. We're going up. That's what I'm talking
Our
about.
ranking went up. Thank you very much.
Why, hello. Oh. Huh?
Kasuga, you were amazing. I'm very impressed with your business skills and also with your manly physique.
Ah, I see where this is going. And I'm flattered, but...
Oh, I don't mean for me, hon. I'm trying to say you'd make a fine husband for Eri.
What? Grandma, what are you doing? You can't just... that's...
But you don't seem all that opposed to the idea. You're with me, aren't you, Omelette?
Bagak? Please don't give me that. I'm so sorry, Kasuga-san.
Hey, I'm sorry too. Can't imagine you like the idea of being with an old goat like me.
Huh? Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm actually really happy when I'm around you, so... no, it's nothing. You sure are clueless, Kasuga-san.
Looks like I won't be hearing those wedding bells anytime soon.
Okay, let's just drop it.
Now, where do we go from here? We're number one in Yokohama, but it won't stay that way on its own. And as the number one company, the shareholders are going to be more demanding than ever. You gonna keep running the business with us, Mr. Husband Material?
I'd like to ask that of you as well. We need you, Kasuga-san. Ichiban Holdings does. And so do I.
You guys. Thanks. I never planned on leaving. This place is important to me. I'm lucky to have you by my side.
Kasuga-san. Yes. I feel the same way.
All right! Number one in Yokohama ain't enough! Let's be the best company in the country! And then, the world!
Right!
Where smiles are number one!
Ichiban
Holdings!
Let's get down to business.
do it.頑張るぜ。ますます頑張るぜ。嬉しいね。ますます頑張るぜ社長。勉強になったよ。分かった。
Just leave it to me.
I'll work until I'm dead.
I'll handle it. A raise? What the job need? A raise? Hell yeah! Learn a real good thing. What the job needs doing. Learn a real good thing. Let's do it.
I'll handle it.
Ayo.よろしく頼むぜ。やってやるよ。
Of course I'll do it.嬉しいね。実力アップ。勉強になった。実力アップ。ますます頑張る。嬉しいね。ますます頑張るぜ社長。勉強になった。実力アップ。勉強になった。実力アップ。勉強になった。嬉しいね。実力アップ。勉強になった。You know, tap, sweet! You know, talent when you... Sweet! A raise! I didn't realize I had more to learn. I didn't realize I had more to learn. I didn't realize I had more to learn. to learn.
I can take care of this.
I'll handle it.
It's about time. Now we're talking.
What a wise choice.
I can take care of this.
I'll handle this.
Oh, I've got this in the bag.
I'll show you how to do business. It's been a while since I learned anything new. It's been a while since I learned anything. It's been a while since I learned anything new. It's been a while since I learned anything new. It's been a while since I learned anything new. It's been a while since I learned anything new.
残念ですが、失礼いたします。
お世話になりました。
Good luck.
お世話になったの。
Kind of a waste of time.
Hey, hold on, Ichiban. What's all this about going to Osaka?
Turns out Arakawa-san needs some help. My help. Mitsu just called me and said Arakawa-san's already on his way to Sotenbori.
But why Osaka?
I don't know. I didn't bother to ask.
You realize Sotenbori is where the Omi Alliance is headquartered. You'll be screwed if your cover gets blown. Think about that, would you?
All I need to think about is that Arakawa-san said he needs me. He's going to Osaka, so I'm going to Osaka. I don't care what anyone says about it.
He gets like this, Hidachi-san.
Then there's no point stopping him, is there? Loyalty is admirable, but jeez.
Ichiban, what about Ijincho? The election's coming up. We helped you make all that money to fight Ryo Aoki. Now you're just gonna leave us hanging?
Not at all. We got the 3 million yen we needed. And I'm gonna go give it to the Seiryu clan right now.
We may have the money, but that hasn't solved our lack of a candidate. Certainly a necessary element of the plan.
Didn't Chairman Hoshino say he'd take care of it? Don't worry. He's the kind of guy who keeps his word. If we give him the cash, he'll do the rest.
If you say so. Safe travels, then.
Hey, don't encourage him to do such dangerous things. Kasuga, if you really are leaving, we're coming with you.
Sounds good to me. I've never been to Osaka.
Guys, I'm not going there as a tourist. I'm going straight into the Lion's Den. Assuming Adachi-san is right and that's where the Yomi home base is. You guys don't need to get involved. This is personal for me.
Come on, man. After all we've been through, aren't we friends?
Of course. I'm saying this because we're friends. If something happens to me out there, you gotta finish what we started.
Still sounds like a load of crap to me.
Well, think what you want. But we got the 3 million yen, and I'm taking it to Hoshino. I'll see all of you around.
This'll be good practice.
Well,
I wouldn't underestimate me.
You're in it now.
You're gonna be in a
Take this.
world of hurt. Right.
bring it
I'll
on.
show you. I'm not that bad.
Let's go. Cool.
You want to get hurt? Here we go. I'm ready now.
Watch me.
I got this. Huh? You gotta help. I wouldn't underestimate. Right. Ready now.
Good fight.
Good times.
Caesar salads really are the best. Whoever first put crunchy and cheesy in a salad must have been enlightened.
Yeah, I like the little crunchy bits.
Me too. Whenever they put in extra, it feels like I hit the jackpot. Now, what were these things called? Crew...
Wasn't it?
Oh yeah, croutons. Ah, I'm surprised you knew.
Ha, easy question, man. If I had me a big pile of croutons, I'd never eat another meal again.
No. Only reason they're good is because they're so sparse. If all you had was croutons, you'd probably think they suck.
You think so? Damn, dude, that's deep.
Pretty shallow, really.
Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
Drinks were nice.
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for your concern, Song-hui.
Yo, what'd she say?
Oh, nothing. She just asked for an update on the situation. That's all.
Yeah? Bet it feels pretty good knowing a babe like her's looking out for you.
I'm blessed to serve one such as she. The Jungi-han I served before was quite the blessing as well. If I'm to talk about Jungi-han, I'll need to provide some backstory.
Cool with me. I got plenty of time.
Ha! Then I hope you're prepared to sit for a while.
Sure, I'm all ears.
My father was one of the stray Qingwan Mafia I mentioned earlier. And to speak further, he was a lowly thug left behind in a foreign land. In my youth, I was relentlessly beaten by my father, in addition to being neglected by those around me. Home, school. No place provided me with even the slightest bit of sanctuary. Thinking back on it, I'm sure I was a rather dissolute child.
Well, you're not alone in feeling like you got no place to go. Plenty of people feel that way, even civilians.
Feelings of isolation are really that common, huh? Not sure if I should be comforted or not.
Sorry. Didn't derail the story, did I?
The real Jungi-han had also been raised in a poor and neglected environment like me. But rumors of his strength, intelligence, and ambition started to swirl. And as the men from my father's generation grew older, Jungi-han started gaining more and more power. In fact, it was thanks to him that the stray Jingon found any success in Kamurocho at all. While the Tojo clan was being choked by anti-violence laws, the Jingon Mafia were steadily gaining a sense of existence.
Sounds like he must have been pretty cool.
Yes. But my father, who underestimated him as some young greenhorn, failed to prove his worth and was left trying to catch up. A staunch alcoholic, he used what drunken wit he had to try to get close to the young leader. So, eventually he worked out a plan. He would mold his own son's face, set him up as a body double, and offer him as tribute.
What?
I was drugged by my father, and this was done to me while I slept.
No way. He did all that just to impress the boss?
When he was presented with a body double, even the real Jungi-han could only force a smile. But he saw what had gone into my face, and he respected the effort. So he said it was a fair offer, and took me under his wing.
And what's your father doing now?
He's long since passed away. His health was already in steady decline, and for what it's worth, I'm sure he wasn't opposed to dying at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a shame. Guess you two weren't super close then.
Jungi-han kept me at his side as much as possible so that I might learn his mannerisms. Strangely enough, it was the only place that finally felt like home. I was very much his servant, and he was very much my master. But in spite of that, we shared a lot of laughs in the long time we spent together. A lot of drinks as well. And though I was his double, it would be rude of me to say that we came to resemble twins.
So the way you're talking right now, that's something Jungi-han taught you?
The real Jungi-han had a way with words I never will. And when he walked into a room, you knew it. Try as I might, I would never reach his level.
Hearing you say all that makes me even more curious.
About what, may I ask?
I'm pretty curious how you managed to totally imitate this guy.
Oh?
Changing your face is one thing, but to be able to be just like the guy means you're, like, a master impersonator or some shit.
Unfortunately, it's far more than impersonation. It's a lifestyle, which requires one to change on the inside as well.
Well, sorry for asking about something so stupid then.
Not at all. It's been a long time since I've laughed like this.
But you know, despite me saying sorry, there's still one thing I gotta ask.
And that is?
Isn't it about time you told me your real name?
Ah.
Still a no, huh?
Ha. Just a little taken aback is all. I have no problem telling you. When I was first brought into this world, I was given the name Yeonsu Kim.
Yeonsu Kim.
I have no intention of returning to that name. Not when the real Jungi-han has already passed away.
The real one took a bullet to the head, yeah?
Correct. There was conflict with a group from Hiroshima that had made its way into Tokyo. As far as I'm concerned, the Jingon Mafia died along with him. At the time, I was given the role of staring down the other hostile groups within Kamurocho as Jungi-han. But with their real boss dead, the remaining Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho were nothing but paper tigers. Should our enemies have discovered this, we would have been ousted and probably killed.
If it were me, I probably would have gotten the hell out of Kamurocho. Left everything behind.
Yes, that's precisely what I did. The few remaining members at my side did the same. But seeing as the Jingon Mafia was all I'd ever had, I had no place to go, no refuge where I might reconvene with my allies. I was lost and alone in the world, like a man dying of thirst in the desert, surrounded by a hungry pack of wolves.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I found a faint glimmer of hope in the Korean community here in Japan, but even they refused to accept me, as I was nothing but a criminal to them. Thinking on it now, I should have expected as much from those living an honest life. But still, in my confusion and dismay, I challenged them, asking why they would abandon one of their own.
I get that.
It was enough to make them call the police, and I'm sure that under normal circumstances, I would have been taken away. However...
Huh? Come on, man. Don't just leave me hanging.
The police officers were imposters, and instead of being incarcerated, I was brought to my new home, Yokohama Ijincho.
So those fake officers, were they?
Members of the Komijul, sent to retain me under the orders of Samui. It turned out that the Komijul was a place that many former Jingon members had drifted to. Those that distanced themselves from Kamurocho slowly but surely found their way there.
Oh yeah. Songhui did mention something about the Komijul having roots in the Jingon Mafia.
Indeed. Komijul is essentially a safe haven for refugees. That's why they tend to keep quiet and remain exceedingly closed off. For many years, they spied on the Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho from a distance, keeping close watch on their movements. I was fortunately saved by the hand that the Komijul had extended to me. Moreover, Songhui told me what had happened to the real Jungi-han. That he had been shot in the head by an assassin hired by the Hiroshima Yakuza, taken by surprise from the shadows.
An assassin? So what'd you guys do? You kill him?
No. By the time I'd learned of his existence, he was already dead. I wasn't even given the chance for revenge. I spent many of the following days in despair. But even though I was in such a hollow state, Songhui patiently waited for my recovery. She was more like family to me than my abusive father could have ever hoped to be. A sister to replace the brother I had found in Jungi-han. Frankly, nothing would hurt me more than to betray her expectations and disappoint her. And Kasuga-san, as for you and me... I'm wondering what sort of boss you will be. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I don't remember ever becoming your boss. Right now, I think drinking buddy is a better term, don't you?
I see. Then I will do my best to live up to that title.
Oh, guess that's finally it for introductions. He sure is shy, that Young-Soo Kim.
Yo! How goes it, Kasuga-kun?
Look at you. You're blending in already, Zhao.
You know it. Turns out drinks taste a lot better without bodyguards watching your every move.
Yeah? So that was the life of the former leader of the Yokohama Liumang.
That shit was dumped on me from the day I was born. Kind of a drag. Growing up knowing you had a fucking script.
Well, the nice thing about alcohol is it tastes better if you complain while you're drinking it.
Ah, sure. Enjoy my childhood trauma. But I guess after all the shit you've been through, you've earned it.
Your dad led the Yokohama Liumang before you, right? What's he doing now?
He died a few years after retiring. Right in his bed. He's lucky he never got shot or stabbed.
Hey, yeah. That's a real achievement for a gang boss.
Yeah, I guess so.
He only managed it by sleeping with one eye open his whole life. No matter how you slice it, it's not a great way to live. I sure as hell didn't want to lead the Liu Meng. But Mabuchi, this shit was always up his alley.
You mean Lao Ma? What even happened to that guy? I haven't even seen him since we kicked his ass during the whole Omi Alliance thing.
Don't you know what the Yokohama Liu Meng does to traders? They use this filling that goes inside meat buns.
What? You serious? Right now Lao Ma is... Bao Ma?
You're fucking hilarious. But I was kidding. You think I'm the kind of guy who'd do that?
Look, if you killed him, I'll be cool about it. Or at least I'll do my best. Just be straight with me. Is he inside a meat bun?
Oh, you're softer than any bun out there. Look at you all worried.
I just don't like the thought of that happening to people.
Even creeps like Mabuchi, who murdered your boss without a second thought?
Even creeps like him. All I wanted was to knock that guy's lights out and hand him to the cops.
But by the time his lights were nice and knocked out, the Omi showed up, and you never saw him again, did you?
You really did kill him, didn't you?
Alright, I'm bored of messing with you. I didn't kill him.
Oh, had a feeling you didn't.
Why is that?
Hard to explain, but I don't get that vibe from you. Not one bit. In fact, it always kind of felt to me like your hard-ass act was just a show for your boys. A front you put on.
Ah, that's a little harsh there, eh, Kasuga-kun?
You don't strike me as the type to lock guys up or torture them either. Especially one of your own, like Mabuchi.
He and I call the same place home. Nothing could make me take his life. But now, Song Hui's in charge of the Yokohama Liu Meng. It's up to her to settle things if Mabuchi shows his face again. He's the reason Komi Jewel's a pile of ashes, so I don't think she'll be treating him as nice as I would.
Probably not.
Which is why I gave Mabuchi the heads up and told him to leave Ijincho.
Really? Well, that's taking things into your own hands.
A few of his boys went with him, and I forgave the ones that wanted to stick around. It's a hard reset. Clean slate for everyone. Song Hui was good with that.
You two are more generous than I thought.
Mabuchi brought in a lot of cash for us, and he was damn consistent about it. The fact that he kept a bunch of shit hidden from us was an issue, but I could deal.
So you knew about it and you just let it slide?
The guys from my dad's generation were pissed, for sure. Kept saying Mabuchi was breaking sacred laws of the gang. But what did they expect from a sadist in Japan's most famous gray zone? And that he'd have a moral compass or some shit?
Seriously?
How about we toast to Mabuchi, wherever he might be?
Well, he's no friend of mine, but what the hell? If you can cheer to him, I can too.
Now we're talking.